Now let's take a look at the course schedule. So from the course homepage, back over here on the left under course information, the course schedule is the second on the list, so I'm just going to click here to download it. And it's a PDF document, so I can print or save it to have it later if I need it. But this document basically has a checklist of everything you need to do for a given week. So if you're like me, I live by checklists, both in my personal and my professional life. So that's what the purpose of this is to give you an idea of what you need to get done and when you need to have it done by. And again, it correlates with the Explore, Learn, the Connect, Collaborate, and the Experiment, Apply theme that we have. So as you scroll down here to week 2, you'll see the same thing in terms of the Explore, Learn, Connect, Collaborate, and Experiment, Apply deliverables. Now let me just go over very quickly the difference between week 1 and week 2 in terms of your deliverables. So in week 1, you have several deliverables here in terms of reviewing and printing off the course documents, completing the activities found in the soft chalk lesson, watching the course orientation videos, which you're doing now, and completing a student pre-course survey, as well as setting up your Google account, setting up and sharing a reflection Google document with your team lead, posting an introduction to the virtual bulletin board, taking a self-assessment quiz, and then finally reflecting in that shared Google document. So all of the instructions for you to do this can be found in the week 1 module in Blackboard. Starting in week 2, things change just a bit. You're still responsible for completing the soft chalk lesson, but starting on Tuesday night, we have an optional Moonwalking Bear activity, which is to watch our live 30-minute Google Hangout broadcast, and that's just with me and some of your team leads to answer questions that you have about the content. Starting in week 2 is when you start your key point contributions, which we talked a little bit about in the video just prior to this, and that's with your small group of 5 to 6 fellow participants. And that's in a Google document in Google Drive that we will set up for you. So you'll automatically know who your group members are, and you'll automatically see the document. You're also going to set up your Google Plus account, and you're going to post a response to your team lead's prompt in the Google Plus community and comment on a fellow teammate's post. And again, don't worry, you're going to have plenty of instructions for doing all this when we get to it. And the final deliverable under Connect Collaborate is to set up your Twitter account and tweet using the Tarleton Ook hashtag. And then under Experiment Apply, you're going to complete the experiment activities for week 2, take the self-assessment quiz, and complete your week 2 reflection with screenshots of your experiments. And that'll be in that same document that you've already shared with your team lead from week 1. And so week 2 all takes place between July 14th and July 20th at 11:59 p.m. Really, weeks 3, 4, and 5 repeat that exact same format. And in your course schedule, you can see the dates that those deliverables are due. Down here in week 5, there is a little bit of a change in terms of the opening date for the modules. Because our class ends on August 8th, I'll actually open up week 5 a bit earlier than you're used to on Friday, August 1st. So there'll be some overlap between week 4 and week 5. The only additional requirement in week 5 is to take a post-course student survey, which is exactly the same as the pre-course student survey. Other than that, the format is exactly the same from weeks 2 through 5. And then down at the bottom of the schedule, I've just given you some other important dates that you may want to be aware of. So that is the course schedule, and I hope you find it valuable for making sure you have all of the deliverables done for each week.